Hey everyone, welcome back to the Agenda Now channel. Today, I'm breaking down one of those rare, electric moments on the House floor, a moment that took 50 long days to arrive. This is a story about delays, about politics, about perseverance, and about a brand new congresswoman charging in with purpose. Trust me, you're gonna want to stick around for this one. There's history, drama, and some truth bombs coming your way. Let's talk about that moment, when the speaker finally got up and thanked Congressman Gosar, Arizona's new dean, and honored the memory of the late Raul Grijalva. You could feel the air shift. The House hadn't come together like this in a while. But then, the real shocker. We'd been waiting 50 days to seat Arizona's newest representative. 50 days. And every single day, it was a different excuse. Something about the election certificate, then ceremony planning, then the so-called Pelosi precedent. It was like watching a political game of dodgeball, but let's cut through the noise. According to the speaker, all those excuses? Just smoke screens. The core truth is simple. When the people vote, Congress seats their representative. That's it. No politics, no delays, no games, just the people's will, front and center. And right then, Greg Stanton stepped up. He didn't just let the speaker off easy. With a wink and a little Arizona spice, he said, bless his heart. And if you know, you know. That's some grade A trolling on the House floor. Stanton was basically calling out the nonsense while the whole room watched. It was a moment. Then finally, the big introduction. Congresswoman Adelita Grijalva. Her story? It's legit. Native Arizonan, granddaughter of a brachero who came here chasing the American dream, youngest woman ever elected to the Tucson School Board, 20 years serving her community, county supervisor, fighting for working families, affordable housing, and early childhood education. This is someone who didn't just arrive in Congress, she earned it, every step of the way. The speaker called her a smart, principled fighter. And honestly, that wasn't just a compliment, it was a warning shot to anyone standing in the way of justice. Adelita didn't walk into Congress for a photo op. She walked in with a mission. Her very first act, signing her name as the 218th and final signature on a discharge petition to force the release of long-hidden documents about abuse cases involving powerful people. This isn't symbolic. This is real. This is accountability, and it's someone actually stepping up for victims who've waited too long. So there it is, a 50-day delay, a room full of excuses, and finally, a moment of justice and hope. Adelita Grijalva walked into the House with history behind her and purpose ahead. What do you think? Was the delay political? Was it justified? And how about her first act in Congress? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you felt the energy, smash that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one.
Mr. Speaker, thank you, and thank you to Congressman Gosar, the new dean of Arizona's state delegation. It has been a minute since we've all been together on the House floor. Looking for cobwebs around here. As dean, Congressman Gosar replaces the late Congressman Raul Grijalva, one of the most impactful leaders in Arizona history. And now, with great pride, I rise today to do something we have waited 50 long days to do, exactly 49 days too long, and that is to introduce our colleague from Arizona, Congresswoman Adelita Grijalva. Since September 23rd, the people of Arizona have been waiting for this day, and the excuses for the delay have changed seemingly daily. First, they said they need an election certificate, though one isn't required. Then they wanted to make sure there was enough pomp and circumstance. Then we were informed about a non-existent Pelosi precedent. At one point, the speaker went on television and said, quote, bless her heart, she is representative-elect, she doesn't know how it works around here. Bless his heart, because here's how it should work. Let's call it the Adelita Grijalva precedent. When the American people vote, this chamber respects their will and seats them immediately. Politics should never come into play. Mr. Speaker, Congresswoman Grijalva is a native Tucsonan, the granddaughter of a bracero, who came here from Mexico, the youngest woman ever elected to the Tucson Unified School Board, serving 20 years, then a Pima County supervisor fighting for working families, affordable housing, early child education. She brings that same fight to Congress. The people of Arizona's 7th District placed their trust in her, and today that trust is rewarded. And her first act of Congress will be a powerful one. She will be the 218th and final signature on the discharge petition to force the Trump administration to release the Epstein files, delivering long overdue justice and accountability for hundreds of victims abused by rich and powerful men. She is a smart, principled fighter through and through. Mr. Speaker, it is my honor to welcome and introduce to this chamber Congresswoman Adelita Grijalva.